Hello and welcome to What Map, the map review show for Cities Skylines. There are tens of thousands of maps in the workshop now, and so finding the right one for your next build is a huge task. So each day, Monday to Saturday, we'll review one, using our 5-star rating for aesthetics, detail and gameplay potential, awarding only the very best the coveted seal of approval. So join me, fellow Skylines explorers, as we venture to today's new land. Who am I? I'm BonBonB, and you are very, very welcome.
Come here now, girl.
Hello and welcome to Thursday's What Map. Now I'm guessing you guys have been good little boys and girls because I seem to be rewarding you today with a second consecutive outstanding map. This one, well, can it match yesterday's 5 stars all around? Well, it might have to wait long to find out. But before we do that, I just need to remind you that tomorrow at 6 o'clock, it's the Halloween showcase. Now, if you didn't see the teaser trailer yesterday, there is one live on the channel right now. Have a look at that straight after you finish watching today's episode. It's worth watching, I promise you. Right, now, today's map is by one of my favourite authors. Absolutely outstanding map maker. Yes, it's Ecania and his WONJU. Now, I don't know whether that's WONJU as in I want you, or as in I want you, or as in I want you. It's one of those three, or it might just be South Korean for excellent map, something like that. I don't know. I haven't got a clue. I'm making this up as I go along, by the way. What do you need? It's a mass transit map, okay? Mass transit. Without that, you're not going to get any of the roads. Unlimited trees, because there's quite a lot of trees, and they're very pretty too. There is a WONJU collection that you'll need to subscribe to, and there's quite a lot on it. You might want to pause this to have a little glance at what's going up. Loads of trees and stuff, Starburglut, and his very own WONJU Asian theme. So there. Right, let's crack on and have a look at this thing, shall we? It is very, very pretty. Okay, very pretty. Not much to complain about. I'm going to grumble first of all though about these tunnels. Instead of going into the mountain, they suddenly plunge in underneath the mountain, and then we climb up at the other side. I would have quite liked to have seen them entering the side of them. A lot of tunnels in real life won't plunge. Some might, but usually they will stay level and then enter sort of like on the horizontal. Now, am I being a bit nitpicky? Possibly. And the reason is I've got to with this map because there is not much wrong with it. I have to. I'm literally looking for things that I can moan about. Otherwise, you'll just be watching me. Well, listening. Oh, look, under slight glitching in the road underneath the bridge there. Slight. Minor glitching. Oh, some more on this side. A bit worse on this side. It's very difficult to do anything about. But, yes. Wait, this is your start square area, by the way. Just sort of point this one out. If not here, just on the other side of this washing machine roundabout. This is probably your start square here. Once again, very pretty. See, this is how tunnels should be. Horizontal, going in. Very smart, but it's such a beautiful map. But yes, if I didn't moan and gripe, all you'd be doing is listening to 15 minutes of me going ooh and ah and ooh, and it'll sound like some sort of Scandinavian porn movie from the 1970s, and we don't really want to be doing that now, do we? So anyway, yes, we are following basically perfect roads, over perfect bridges, and through perfectly beautiful landscape. It's not a realistic map. Oh, slight rock almost on the highway. Almost. Not quite, but very nearly. But yes, it's such a beautiful map. It's not realistic, but not every map wants to be realistic. You've got to have a mix of maps on the workshop, haven't you? And this may not suit you personally. I think one of the big problems with this map is because it's so beautiful, it's trying to decide what to demolish. That's going to be the thing, isn't it? Anyway, off to the fog. But we're not going to go out to the fog, because in the middle of these two highways is a railway. So why don't we follow that back, shall we? Yeah, let's do that. So anyway, the rail, how are we going to get the rail out from between the roads? Well, what we're going to do is we're going to plunge into one of those tunnels again. I'm less liking the plunging rail, okay? The highway was one thing, plunging rail, not liking it. Anyway, it doesn't go far, it just comes straight up the other side here. And of course, Mysterious Tunnels is an ecania watermark. It's one of those things that you kind of expect from ecania. Now, I don't know so much really, to be honest, in this map, whether I'm sold on them. Certainly, like somewhere like the Samantha Islands, there were some absolutely crazy level crossing, some absolutely crazy tunnels, I believe, in that map. I could be wrong. There's been so many maps, but yeah, and they were absolute lunacy. Here, they're more subtle and more demure. But the plunge, I'm not sold on the plunge. Okay, left or right? Right. I haven't really planned this bit out. I don't know where we're going with this one. Under this bridge, is that high enough? Yes, high enough. And through. The forests are ever changing on this map, I've noticed. There are different styles of trees. Oh, hang on, we've got weeds on the line. Weeds on. Now, what have I told you about this ecania? We've been here before, haven't we? Eh? I thought you could do better. One weed on the line and a plunging tunnel. I'm really struggling to mark this map down. And there we go. Plunged. Again, where's that coming out? Oh, here it is. Yeah, as the other one did. Between the roads for the exit. Anyway, what do we do? Asset review time. This is really nice, by the way, this one. This is Digital Era by FancyArk. And 3/4 of the reason we're going to look at this is for the posters, okay? I'm not going to tell you what's on the posters because most of them you can read for yourself. Some of them I can't really tell you because I'm not with it, okay? Like that anime type thing down there. What is that? Computer game? Cartoon series? I don't know. Something. I know Wolfenstein though. And that looks like some sort of an exciting computer game thing there. Oh, come on. I can't keep up with everything these days. I'm getting old, alright? But it's a beautiful building, okay? And it's supposed to be some sort of digital high-tech outlet store. I guess it's a corner unit. It's an unusual shape. I'm liking all of that. I'm liking the unit. I'm liking the ads. It is Digital Eras by FancyArk. That's what it is. It's very nice. Shall we go back to the very nice map? Yes, shipping routes. Now this is very cleverly done. If you put the dotted line on the pillar, the ships will go either side of it. Okay, and now down here, big old gap there. Get ships through there really easy. And then here, another big old gap there. That's perfect. And here though, it's a narrow gap. Now, there's a possibility that a ship is going to clip that left-hand post. It could be close, okay? It could be close. Let's just have a look and see whether the tanker is going to make it or not. Ooh. Well, it's a good thing we've got good shipping captains, eh? Because that was close. But nothing wrong with it, okay? Now, do I spy essential lighthouses? I think I do. I think that's definitely a location that I would have, an essential lighthouse. Do I want one on either side? Well, personally, no, but I can't fault it. It's a fantasy map, okay? That's very nicely done. What else have we got? I'm looking around for things. Oh yes, we've not looked at. There's just so much stuff. Oh, more lighthouses. Look, 3 of them. 3, 1, 2, 3, all right by each other. That's probably overkill. Okay. Am I marking it down? I don't know. I haven't decided. It's tough. It's tough. Let's have a look at some detailing. Okay, so we've got little pools here, and the water is beautiful. Now, I'm going to give Icania his due here, right? The theme, okay, we're using the Starberg LUT, which is a nice LUT, but the theme is his own work, and it is glorious. Okay, if nothing else, I'm giving 5 stars for the theme. This is and the LUTs combo. It is brilliantly done. Not seen anything quite like this colour before. Very, very nice. And look, hidden these water sources in these tiny little pools, surrounded by trees. It's just lovely. And unlike some of his other maps where there's been so much water coming out of these hills, these ones, like I say, it's still implausible the amount of water that's coming out, but it's more believable than we've seen in the past. These beautiful gardens, little rock pools and stuff going on. And then we've got this big rockery here with, once again, different colours see around it, different colours of plants. And we've got like loads of plants to download. Now if I'm going to moan about anything, it would be these trees. Okay, first of all, it looks, I'm trying to work out if it's trying to spell something here, okay, but they're not. It's just the move it copy function is all well and good, but these are very, very clearly being copied, and I don't know. Okay, it's very tidy. I think that's probably the best way to describe it. And in fact, that's a ecania thing as well. Very, very tidy. Here we've got some tidy fields outlined by dirt tracks, and that's very, very nicely lined as well. Yes, he's a very tidy, very fastidious map maker. And this is beautiful. By the way, this is beautiful, okay? This is top drawer for just colour, for beauty, for the aesthetics. I think you've already figured out that he's going to get a high score for aesthetics, yeah? And I think you've probably figured out he's going to get a fairly high score, if not a very high score, for detailing. Yeah? Gameplay potential? Well, I say, I think the big hold back on this would be, like I say, where do you build? Because you're going to be demolishing something. Well, I'm telling you, if you're gonna play on this map, you've got to demolish stuff. All right? Because this is all beautiful areas, just stunning. So maybe you just decide not to. I would go for a high tech. I mean, South Korea, yeah, go for a high tech city. That's a thing to do here. Build a nice high tech. And if you got the green cities DLC, that would be a doubly bonus, wouldn't it? Aesthetically, yes. Okay, 5 stars. I am not gonna go there. Okay, it's 5 stars. Detailing, I have really thought about this long and hard, and I am gonna dock it the star for detailing. Tiny little bit of glitching, mainly moaning about those roads going into those tunnels on a downward banking. But honestly, this was another map. This probably get 5 stars for detailing, but I'm trying to be hard on you star map makers. Gameplay potential, nothing wrong with it. Okay, I can't fault it apart from you have to demolish stuff. So what? 5 stars for gameplay potential. It's WONJU by Icania, and it gets the BonBonB seal of approval. And I'm sorry for docking you the point for detailing, but there was some minor grumbles, minor stuff. Seriously, it's like 4 3/4 stars. Thanks for watching, commenting, liking and subscribing. Don't forget to join me tomorrow for one more What Map and the Halloween showcase. Don't do that again.